Matt was a amazing, bright light. He was funny, always had something to say that would make you laugh. Matthew and his sister had a bond that you generally don't see in teenagers, especially. I think they're each other's best friends.
The condition of his room was never great, and we used to get on him a little bit about that. We were always super close as a family. Matt's sister Katie was on the phone with him, when the crash occurred. Matthew was the passenger, Kevin was driving. We didn't think anything of it at the time because we had tracked his location and it showed that they were in Exeter. Knowing that's a rural area, we figured that they just lost cell service. About 9:20, I got a call from Brenda saying that the boys had been in an accident. I made my way down to the crash scene, and I got there. There was a lot of lights, police, fire, ambulances, and first thing I came upon was Kevin being loaded into an ambulance, and then I saw that he was relatively okay. I had to get the courage to ask several people if he was still alive. They indicated that he was still breathing. They took him away by ambulance. They took him to a nearby fire station where a helicopter was waiting, and then they mid-flighted him to Rhode Island Hospital. And then from that point, we had 27 days in the hospital with Matthew.
At least for the first week, he was on blood products. He was on whole blood. He was doing platelets. He had plasma. And they were just constantly just rehanging bags and bags of blood.
They came to us and told us that they had to amputate his left leg. And they did that 1 week to the day after the crash. Several days later, they came back to us and said, it's not enough, we're going to need to take more. So we thought, as difficult as that was going to be a turning point, because it seemed like that was the sort of thing that was holding him back from healing. Not long after that, he didn't need the constant blood products until about the third week. He was having a difficult day. The night nurse, named Meg, came in, and she was looking at everything. And she was trying to determine what the issue was. And she said to me, I think he needs a unit of blood. I'm going to go talk to the doctor. About 10 minutes later, she came back with the blood, hooked it up, and within 10 minutes of that, everything on that monitor came right back into range. So right there, I saw the benefit of blood. It really settled him down.
I think I just posted that people should go donate blood. And apparently that just spurred people from everywhere, people we didn't know. I was getting messages, where do I go? How do I donate? What blood type is he?
Across the country.
So knowing that there was that many people out there.
It was touching. It was wonderful to see the community rally. His idol is Patrice Bergeron. Our dog is named Bergie for a reason. It's Patrice Bergeron. And we played the message that Patrice sent to Matthew over and over in the hospital. Matthew was never conscious again, but that didn't stop us from playing those messages and relaying everything, the tremendous amount of support. Soon after he did pass away, we gave blood for the first time ever.
Yeah, we were told by a good friend of ours at her school, Coventry High School, was running a blood drive, and they wanted to do it in Matthew's name. And we decided that would be the perfect time for us to go out and donate blood for the first time.
And then the second time was, we scheduled it for Matthew's 18th birthday. We thought that would be a good way to honor him on his birthday. It's something that's important to me now, and I'm sure to Brenda. Although we eventually lost Matthew in the most terrible way, it's one of the few bright spots we had in the hospital, is seeing the effect that blood had on him. It's not that I was not wanting to give, I just never made the time. And I always thought, oh, there's plenty of people to do that. But now I have a better understanding that it takes everybody. If things had changed or were a little different and ended up differently, he would have seen the value. He would have seen that it was truly what would have pulled him through.
And I think if he had survived, he would be here doing this,
Yes.
trying to tell people that they should donate.
Consider it. It's needed. Hopefully it'll never be needed by you or a family member, but it's just good to know that it's there when you need it. And our goal is to make sure that it's always there.